No thanks. Ask Siri? No, we don't need any of the precious system resources being taken up by that. We've already got one of the oldest processors that this operating system can support, so continue without Siri. Update Mac automatically. I don't know if that is a good idea. Cool. We have unlocked Macintosh Square Around Everything Edition. What is it? Oh god, the mouse. This processor must be at like 257% right now. Yeah, so I just waited like an hour and a half for it to move past that screen with the outline of a box. And then I just came over here and clicked the mouse and this appeared. So it's working now. Oh my god. It's asking me, finished building your OpenCore configuration. Would you like to install OpenCore now? It looks like I should do that. Install the disk. I'm gonna remove the USB. Rebooting and holding option. The moment of truth. What is this doing? The mouse is here, but everything else is not. I guess I'll just come back to this when it's done loading whatever it's loading. Hey, we're still on a black screen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna restart this now. Black screen with mouse again. I'm just gonna assume that the password field is selected. I'm gonna type my password. Oh, yeah, you. Huh? Yeah, your computer shut down because of a problem? Yeah, there are many. Huh? Yeah, your computer shut down because of a problem? Yeah, there are many things going to be wrong with this. I wonder how much memory this thing is using just idling. Now the background doesn't load. Is that because there's no memory to load it, or is it just too slow? Wow, the CPU is absolutely pegged, doing nothing. Okay, how's the memory? The memory's pretty good. 3 gigabytes. That's actually, I think it might be enough to run the operating system. All right, what have we gotten about this Mac so far? Is this graphically accelerated? Oh, wait, it recognizes the graphics card. I would like to see if it could play games and later make music. So I've got Steam opening right now. Background items added. Oh no, we do not need background items. No, please. This thing can't handle anything more happening in the background. Oh my gosh. Let's get some games installed. You can't run 32-bit games. This CPU is edging 32-bit. Are you saying that it could never run 32-bit anything? You lie, macOS. You can't play Portal 2, but you can play The Sims 4. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Could it run Repo? I mean, I could stream it from the computer that is on right now that has it installed. This actually might run worse than just running the game because this thing probably doesn't have very good video decoding. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, obviously this doesn't work. I have unlocked a new color, orange. Okay, for real, what can we play on here? How about Minecraft? Chicken Jockey. Why does Minecraft need to record this computer's screen and audio? What? I'm not even gonna question it. It's Microsoft. It's gonna record the entire screen just to make sure I'm not too invested in macOS. That's really interesting. Does this happen to normal people? Have I done too much Microsoft slander on this video? Trust me, I hate all large corporations, not just Microsoft. You think I love macOS because I put it on all these devices? No. I'm doing this because it's interesting. That's about it. Yeah, okay. Minecraft is requesting to bypass the system private window picker and directly access your screen and audio? Why does it need to do that? Is this normal? Why does it need to do that? Sure, I'll allow it because it's funny. But why? Holy hell, dude. This launcher gets more bloated every time I look at it. The play button is like barely visible up here. What are you doing, Microsoft? What the hell is a launcher lurker? Before it said I was a launcher loafer. Yes, I know the Minecraft movie is out. I watched it. The whole theater cheered and screamed when he said chicken jockey. Not even kidding. Okay, play. This video has gone completely off the rails. It's not even about macOS anymore. What are you I'm a mob buddy now? There shouldn't need to be this many animations playing while I'm downloading the game. Now it's hot. Now the computer is the sun. With 3 fans in there, it should not be that hot. This is Apple we're talking about. I guess they've never really had a good track record for cool. I don't know what else we expect. Why does the loading bar keep going backwards? I've literally never seen that happen.
Press enter to enable generator.
Shut up. Okay, let's play Minecraft. This is genuinely, and I am not even exaggerating, running like 2 times better than a computer that I own from 2016. Can it go into full screen? Whoa! Oh, we're good. It frickin' can. I would say this is actually playable. What are we getting? It's not 6. 25 frames per second? 9? Okay, it's a little bit choppy. It's really not that bad. I think this speaker is blown. I saw that it had a little bit of foam rot. What do you know? Minecraft works. Okay, we've tried 3D Minecraft. What about 2D Minecraft? And if you're sensitive to flashing lights, you should probably look away until I say, but anyway. Hey, look, Terraria's working. And it only sometimes gives me a seizure. Hey, oh my god, no! I should probably get out of this game before I give myself a migraine. Well, can it play Terraria? Yes. Somehow worse than Minecraft. But anyway, stick around to the end for a song I made with macOS noises. And can it run Sequoia? Yes, with a lot of pain. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like.
Do your team brainstorms seem like they go nowhere sometimes?
Monica, where in the...
What's everyone's favorite operating system? Come on, say it with me. Oh, Windows 11. Yay, I love unnecessary hardware requirements causing mass amounts of e-waste. And I'm putting it on this iMac from 2007 because why not? It'll totally work what you're talking about. Let's get on with it. So I previously upgraded this thing. It's got an SSD in it. There's also 3 gigabytes of RAM. Very normal amount of RAM to have in a computer. And it has a totally not 400 megahertz Intel Core 2 Duo. This version. So it should hopefully be good enough to install the latest version of Windows 11. Guess we'll see though. Are you excited? Because I am. Let's do it. First things first, we have to download Windows 11. I know, riveting content here. Let's do it. We're gonna download the ISO. What? We are unable to What? Error. We are unable to complete your request at this time. Some users, entities, and locations are banned from using this service. What do you mean? Am I banned from downloading Windows 11? Huh? I don't even, this is already going great. Microsoft, you're literally stopping me from doing what you ever want to do. Okay, can I do it on a Mac? I can already feel that this video will not be a disaster at all, just like the other Windows 11 video I did. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. It lets you do it on a Mac. What? I guess I am not banned from downloading Windows 11. Bamboozled once again, Microsoft. Download faster. Oh, right, because it's on a 2007 iMac with, like, a very old Wi-Fi adapter. Awesome. All right, time to wait 7 minutes. It's done downloading. Hey, look, an ISO. Can I use Boot Camp for this? Where's Boot Camp? Boot Camp. This will work perfectly. I don't see any issue with this at all. But before I even do that, I have to get the ISO off the Mac onto the Windows computer so I can use Rufus on it and then put it back in the Mac. See how convoluted you made this, Microsoft, by banning me? All right, let's Rufus it up. We're gonna remove the requirement for 4 gigabytes of RAM, secure boot, and TPM 2.0. And then also, we're not doing a frickin' online account. Shut up, Microsoft. All right, go. Oh, I've Rufused so hard. I'm gonna shove it back in the iMac now, unwillingly. Does this iMac only have 3 USB ports? What is Apple doing? All right, continue. The installer disk could not be found. You can't install it from a USB? What are you talking about, Boot Camp? You can... All right, we're doing this the way Bill Jobs intended. Let's get to the boot picker. Goodbye. Hello. So we gotta turn this on and hold Alt. This keyboard is very yellow. Hello? Great. White. Why? Wait, is this just broken now? Does this turn on normally now? Hold on. Oh. Cool, it just doesn't boot macOS anymore. I already broke it. Don't know how I did that. What is going on? Is it not working because this is like a Windows keyboard? I don't have the original keyboard for this. What about this one? Oh, here. Yay! All right, get this thing in there. We're installing Windows 11, whether it likes it or not. And it clearly doesn't. Will it detect it? Probably not, but we'll see. Okay, are we ready for the moment of truth? Will it boot Windows 11 25H2 natively through the macOS boot picker? I have a spoiler alert for you. It's probably not gonna do that, but let's do it anyway. It immediately froze. The mouse doesn't move. Okay, yep, we're just gonna burn it to a disk. I don't care. Here are 96 disks. I have way too many of these for my own good. Here's one. Let's do this one. Does it have any fingerprints on it? Now it does. There's a bunch of scratches on it. Whatever. We're wasting a dual layer DVD for this. This DVD drive was $5 on Amazon, so surely it'll write it perfectly with no issues, and it'll just boot on the first try. What? I/O error. Invalid address for write. So this disk is just bad? No, I don't want to finalize the disk. It failed to write it. It's only halfway done. Does that mean one layer of the 2 layers on the dual layer DVD is just dead? Cool. I guess we're gonna have to get a different DVD into the prop DVD pile with you now. Is this one good? We'll see, I guess. Here you go. Operation successfully completed. Oh, finally. Okay. And it's showing up on the Mac. All right, let's boot camp it up. This is the most excited you'll ever see me about anything Windows 11 related. 35 gigabytes for Windows. I don't think that's enough. We'll just divide it equally. There we go. Install. Partitioning disk. Oh, let's enter my very secure 1 and then the number 1 password. Perfect. Again. Oh. It just turned off. Was it telling me to do something, or is it booting into the disk now? It might just be booting into the disk. Please be booting into the disk. Oh, it was. Kind of. Oh no. Not this again from the MacBook video. Enter? No. Anything? Nothing. Time to press the number 1 on the keyboard. Surely this'll work. Nothing. Well, it was worth a try. There's gotta be a way to get this to work without that happening. I could just install Windows 7 on here and then update it to Windows 11, but that's the easy way. We don't do the easy way on this channel. Well, apparently time has a limit. That's not stopping me. I just keep getting the urge to do this, so... yeah, solution time. We're basically just gonna shove the latest Windows 11 ISO through a tool that's meant for creating custom ISOs for like Windows 7. Yeah, 2009, super up to date. It'll work, probably. It didn't work last time, but hey, that's a problem for future me to figure out. And I have a note from previous me, so I don't have to use a single brain cell to do this. Okay, let's do it. But we gotta make 3 folders. Win DVD, that's where the ISO goes. WinExe, that's where OSCD image goes. WinISO, that's where the new ISO goes. Where's Windows 11? Wait, do I have to extract the whole thing? Extract the ISO, yay. Past Jace knows how to give instructions. No, don't open an image burn. Get it in there. We gotta get a command prompt open, and I'm just pasting this in. Go. It's done. Wow, that was fast. I now have to burn it to a disk again. Hello, Windows ISO. You wanna go on a DVD? No! Too bad. Finally, operation completed successfully. Nothing else will make me happier than this working. What are the chances this boots from it? Ooh, Windows! Alright, I'm gonna press enter on the keyboard. Oh, we got a blinking cursor. Wait, is this actually gonna work? No, it turned off! What do you mean it's rebooting? Don't do that! It just booted! It's edgy. Black screen with blinking cursor. Yay. Oh wait, it stopped. Oh no, it started again. Stop playing games with me. Okay, it's been boot looping for a total of like 15 minutes, so I think it's destined to do that for the rest of time. Also, I have just discovered something. Big, huge mistake on my part. Doesn't even look like the processor that's in here meets the requirements for the latest version of Windows 11. Oops. It looks like the processor I put in here only has up to SSE 4.1. We need 4.2 and PopCut. Yeah, that's what it's called, PopCut. I don't think you're supposed to pronounce it like that, PopCut. Who's coming up with these names? Have you looked at the acronym that you made? What does PopCut stand for? It stands for population count. Yeah, Windows 11 requires the CPU to support PopCut, otherwise the Windows kernel is unbootable. All right, well that sucks. Thought I'd be able to put the latest version on here since Sequoia worked. It's fine though. We could just go back a few versions of Windows to one that doesn't need population count. See, I said it right that time. And what version of Windows 11 is that? 23H2. That's 2 versions behind 25H2. All right, if archive.org is to be trusted, this is 23H2, and it's going to take 2 hours to... What do you mean? No, it's not. No, you're lying. I'm not downloading it from here. Finally. The disk is done. Again. This has Windows 11 23H2 on it that has been run through OSCD image to make it, hopefully, bootable on the iMac. Again. Hopefully this time we get a little bit more than a slight edging of the Windows logo. Oh, what fun we're having here. So much fun. So much fun I could actually eat the microphone. Ah, come on. Do something. Oh! Windows logo. Spinning circle. Ooh, I love worms going in a circle. Oh, I think it's actually... Oh! It's the installer. That was an unnecessary reaction. I'm just gonna install now. Install. Oh, it's just going. Oh man, I can't wait for my iMac to do literally nothing. What? Windows cannot open the required file dsourcesinstall.wim. No, not this again. Now I remember why I was saying this didn't work. Uh-oh. Wim. No, not this again. Now I remember why I was saying this didn't work. Uh-oh. It's literally on there. What do you mean? I have an idea. What if I just put the .wim file onto this USB? How will it find it? Great question. I don't know, but we'll see if it works. Okay. Let's just forget about all of the complex stuff I might have to do in just a second and do this. We're booting from the DVD we made, and a USB that has been Rufus with 23H2 is also plugged in. Let's see if we can find the install.wim now. Next. Install. It's not going to find it, but we can hope it will. Oh, what? It didn't work? I think it worked. Just me having the USB plugged in, did it just find it on there? Okay. Cool. Not going to question that. Do I look like I have a product key? What am I? A person who likes Windows 11? No, I don't have a product key. We're gonna install Windows 11 Pro because I'm a professional. Can you tell? Next. This PC can't run Windows 11. Oh, god damn it, I have to do the frickin' registry things. Let's pull up the command prompt. Shift F10. Oh, good, it worked. And there I am again. We just have to open the registry editor. And go here, here, here. And we need to create a new key called lab config, like this. And then once we got that, we gotta make a few D-word values. I don't know why I keep talking to the collective of all of us watching. You're just watching. I'm doing. You know, it'd be great if you could help me. It's fine, you can't help me. I'm far beyond helping. Okay, what are we adding? A D-word value that does all these things? Oh look, I set them all to 1 already. Editing magic. And we also have to bypass the RAM requirement. Why? What is wrong with this keyboard? Oh my god. There. Now we just close that, close this, and it should just work. Never mind. What? This PC can't run Windows 11. Yes, it can. Did I not edit all the registry things that I need to edit? Or is this CPU worse than I thought? I really hope it's not that second thing. Look at that. They're all there. Did I not name these? Oh, I see. There's 2 S's. The keyboard is my downfall once again. Okay. Now that we got a normal amount of S's for the word bypass, let's see if it works now. I hope that's all it was. Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, let's go. I accept a license because, yes, I am authorized to bind the organization. I accept the license. Next. It's installing. Oh, wow. That was fast. It already copied files. How did it do that? I don't even hear the disk spinning. I guess the disk is just for booting purposes only. Yeah, I think it's just installing from the USB. Oh yeah, it is. Well, that's interesting. It must have just searched all the drives that were connected and found the install.wim. Good for it. That was a very stupid way to get this to work. I guess we'll see if it even boots after all of this. Installing Windows time-lapse. Here's a song I made with Windows 7 and macOS sounds. Go! It's booting for real! Why did I make that sound? Getting devices ready. I'm ready. I'm a device. I'm ready. Good to know that the Windows 11 spinning circle is still not centered properly. Gotta love it. Oh, well, this is a good sign. Is that the Windows 10 just a moment screen? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that and eat food at 11 p.m. at night. Oh, it's the Windows 11 logo. Oh, that might be the laggiest Windows 11 animation I've ever seen. Okay, we're almost there, but we're not done yet. Because I want an offline account. So it should be pretty simple on 23H2. You just click yes. Yes again. No, I don't. Why does it want me to add a second keyboard layout? Skip. And then the part where it says, let's connect you to a network, you just say you don't have internet. Did you know that was removed in the latest Windows 11 installer? I didn't until a couple days ago when I needed a Windows 11 VM for something. And there was no I don't have internet button. And when I disconnected the Ethernet, it literally just said, you better connect it to the internet or you can't install Windows 11. How nice is that? Feels pretty dystopian to me. All right, let's continue with a limited setup. Microsoft trying to gaslight me into thinking that this is going to be limited. Who's going to use this device? Me. What's your password? Nothing. No. Windows 11. That's me gagging with excitement. Oh boy, am I super happy to have this on here. Yay, Windows 11. It may not be the latest version of Windows 11, but it's Windows 11 on an iMac from 2007. Why are you turning off? We did it. What do we do now? We've pushed over the edge and now there's nothing for us. We're in a sea of terrible. What do I do? Seriously. I gotta get rid of this stupid widget that's gonna give away my location. And then we'll play some games. First things first, the taskbar. Why does Microsoft make this the worst experience ever right out of the box? Get all this unnecessary stuff off of here and get it on the left as the founders intended. Oh boy, do I love having everything in the way instead of off to... Why is it so big? Once we're done playing games and messing with it, I'm gonna put a USB in with 25H2 on it, and we're gonna see what it does if you try to upgrade it. It'll probably just say this PC doesn't work or absolutely destroy everything. But we'll get to that. First things first, updates. Yay, updates are done. Now Steam. I'd love to see this computer's specifications at the bottom of the Steam hardware server. There we go. That's the slowest I think I've ever seen Steam install. All right, let's install some games. You know, I just plugged in an Ethernet cable thinking I could speed this up a little bit, but no, we're bound by the CPU to download these games at 42 megabits per second. Amazing. And also no fan. Oh my god. It's so warm. Why is it using Wi-Fi still? Stop. No, don't use Wi-Fi. Oh my god, it's taking so long to open the freaking control panel. Just open. Open. Now it's gonna open like 4 times. No Wi-Fi for you. Get disconnected. That's slightly better. Oh, there goes the CPU again. Honestly, this is not really that bad. I say as I can't drag the task manager. All right, we're good. All right, it's been some time. All of our games are installed. I also installed some drivers. Those were fun to hunt down. Let's see if it can game. Let's go with Portal first. How's it gonna run? Oh, sickeningly. Incredible performance. Hello. How did I took a screenshot? Shut up, GLaDOS. I'm done with you. You have already killed me 4 times. Oh, it's a bloody cube. Give it to me. Oh, finally. Thank you, mate. Incredible test, mate. Oh. All right, next game. Lego Star Wars. Oh, I think one of the speakers is blown on this thing. Couldn't be because I accidentally stabbed it with a screwdriver when I was opening it to put an SSD in. Oh, wait. This is gonna be loud. Wait. No, no. Oh! Turn it down. Oh, my God. All right, how's it run? Oh, basically perfect. Also, this game's surely it can run Risk of Rain. It's a 2D game. There's no way it doesn't. Yeah, see, it's fine. Okay, I think there's something a bit wrong with this game. There's no sounds, and I can't stop jumping. And everything is tiny. What are the controls? Yeah, me too, buddy. Next game. Well, we should probably go to Minecraft next.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
What the f was that? Yeah, no, I'm not enabling the narrator. Thank you for talking into my ear hole. This is gonna run really great. Oh. New song. Wow, that sounds awful. What did I do to this? Wow, it's just really, it's like the Spotify DJ. Just, you know, whatever song, just play it. Play only 5 seconds of it. And we're in a desert. Great spawn. Okay, we get a new song already? Nope, just no more music. What the hell is happening? All right, we gotta do what we always do in a video. mine and craft, because it's not Minecraft unless you do that. Come on, get up, jump over this. Oh my god. Actually, I think this might be the worst I've ever seen Minecraft run. Is he gonna drop a block? Yay, I have an oak log, but also the tree still has the oak log. Oh, it's gone now. All right, cool. Crafting table, please. Yay, we mined and craft. What a marvel of the world. We did it. Awesome. Are you gonna render it in? Thank you. My life is now complete. Next game, Repo. The requirements of this game aren't very high. It runs okay on a Steam Deck, so why doesn't it run on an iMac from 2007? After all, this was a Steam Deck temporarily. I don't think we have to worry about flashing lights because it's going to render at such a low frame rate that the lights won't even be visibly flashing on the screen. Yeah, 1 frame per second menu of Repo. All right, I'm going to move the mouse. Are you ready? Wow. I know, right? Slow computer is slow. Let's see how it looks in the game, though. If I can even click it. There we go. Oh, did it crash? I crashed the game. Nope, I didn't. We're good. Nope, never mind. It died. That's the extent of Repo. You can click single player and then it kills you for not having any friends. All right, last game. Risk of Rain. This'll not work at all, probably. Okay. This is the world's best computer ever made. Oh my god, it's actually in the game. What the hell is even the reality of this right now? I'm already dying, and I don't even know what I'm dying from. I'm dying from something that I can't see. No, I think this is actually impossible. Can I kill 1 enemy? Die. Single enemy. Yes, I killed 1 enemy. No! No! You can't kill me. I'll live forever. No! Okay, well, we did it. I put Windows 11 on the iMac, and we proved Microsoft wrong. Well, what did I prove them wrong of? I don't know, but it's on there. Also, I just realized this iMac only has Windows 11 on it now, because while I was trying to get the installer to work, I formatted the entire SSD. Good. Awesome. Cool. Genuinely though, this computer is pretty capable. It's an 18-year-old computer, and it just ran basically the most up-to-date operating system made by Microsoft. Just ignore the fact that it's like already a 2-year-old build of it, and everything ran terribly, but if you're just trying to use a computer, it works. But we're not done yet. Remember how I said I was going to try to update it to the very latest version? This is Windows 11 25H2, the latest build that is not supported by this processor because it doesn't have SSE 4.2. All right, Windows setup wrapper. Tell me that we're gonna work. Can we update to the latest version of Windows 11 on this? Checking for updates? that it's Windows 7. In fact, I'm happier that it's Windows 7 because it's not going to spy on me as much. And I just like how it looks. It's my favorite operating system. Does the mouse work? No. Oh wait, the mouse is working. Well, okay, guess we're installing Windows 7. And then we get to do it 2 more times for the new versions of Windows. So next, setup is starting. Please locate that WIM file. Hey, look at that. Okay, I accept the license terms. Custom, we're going to do boot camp. Windows cannot be installed to disk 0 partition 4. What? Windows must be installed to a partition formatted as NTFS. Okay, I was mistaken. You actually are supposed to format it. Format the partition. I don't care. Yes, do it. Okay, it seems like everything is fine. Next. Well, here we are. We're copying and expanding files. And it's going to take an absolute eternity because it's running from optical media. So yippee for that. And then we get to do it like 2 more times. Hopefully I can just like, run the upgrade file and not have to wait for optical media to do that. I really don't know why I didn't try it this way first, because Boot Camp is the recommended way to install Windows on this thing. But I might be a little bit insane, come to think of it. So that's why we're doing this last. So cool. Extra content. Whoa. We've made it into Windows 7 Ultimate. Excellent. I'm so happy I put an SSD into this thing. This would have been more of a nightmare if I had to wait even longer. Hey, look at that. We're in Windows. Finally! Do we have sound? No. Well, good thing the drivers are on this. Boot Camp X64 is unsupported on this computer model. What do you mean? What do you mean it's unsupported? How do you right click? Okay, I've got a mouse because I need to right click things. Oh yay, look, it's working. Okay, let's right click this. I need to run it as elevated. What? I can't run it elevated? Okay, someone had success by running this through an elevated command prompt, so I'm gonna do that. Whoa! Nice! I can see the Windows XP is leaking through. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey, look at that. It worked. Not supported by butthole. Oh yes, it's installing the display driver. I'm finally gonna see that lickable glass. Okay, it's finished. It's booting still. That's a great sign. I hope I get to see the glass. I yearn for the glass. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so shiny and lickable. Man, I wish I could stay on Windows 7. So beautiful. Unfortunately, our time is about to be cut short because we're installing Windows 10 on here now. And we're going to use the Windows 10 Update Assistant. Or maybe not. What? We're not sure what happened, but we're able to run this tool on your PC. Huh? Okay, I did some research. This error is because TLS 1.1 and 1.2 are not enabled on here, so I've downloaded a tool from Microsoft. It's called the Easy Fix 51044. Let's run it. This should enable the correct TLS protocols, and then it can access the Windows Update servers. All done. Will it work now? It didn't work. No, they are turned on. What? Maybe I need to restart. Okay, it's been like 4 hours. And basically what I've done is I've let it just completely update itself. There was like 168 updates for Windows 7. And you can see now it's telling me your Windows 7 PC is out of support. Really? Yeah, as of January 14th, 2020. 5 years ago, by the way. Let that sink in. But don't worry. We're gonna just make it don't remind me again. Go away, Microsoft Edge. No one likes you. And on top of that, there were also some additional updates that had to be run to even make Windows Update work. And I'll put them on the screen right now. So now that that's done, on this USB drive, I have Windows 11 modified with Rufus to, make it bearable to install, removing all the requirements and allowing me to make an offline account. So we're just going to see what happens if I plug this in and try to run it inside of Windows 7. Let's see what it does. If not, we'll use the media creation tool here because it should work. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do, but it should work. And then we'll upgrade Windows 10 with Windows 11 on here. So we have 2 options. Hopefully I don't immediately exhaust both options like I've been doing this entire video. So let's go. Let's do it. We're just going to run the setup. Is it going to say my computer's too old? It might. Oh, it's launching. It's preparing. Whoa. Honestly, I didn't expect it to actually launch, but, surprises are surprises. Is it just going to work? I don't want to make the installation better. Microsoft, that's your job, not mine. I tried this earlier and it just sat here checking for updates for like an hour. So we'll see what it does now that it can actually access the update servers. Whoa, what? The updates are installed, but Windows setup needs to restart to make them work. Okay. Hey, that's really good. At least I think. This is the farthest we've ever gotten in the Windows 11 installer in this video. Product key. What? I don't have a product key. I haven't even activated this version of Windows yet. Hang on. Let me try something. I cannot legally tell you what I'm doing, but just assume that it has something to do with the letter M, the letter A, and the letter S. If you know, you know. Okay, this version of Windows should now be activated. Now if I just run this, maybe it'll work. Oh, look, we're getting much farther than we were before. Okay, this might be the furthest I've ever gotten in the Windows 11 setup on this thing. Keep personal files only. Okay, it might delete all my apps, whatever. As long as it's gonna work, right? Next. Do you want to continue? Yes. Is it just working? Checking for updates. No, do not check for updates. Stop it. Okay, I guess we're gonna see what terrors this does when it actually finishes checking for updates. We need 23H2, not 24H2. 24H2 bad. I'm telling you, Windows 11 setup, you're not gonna like what you find. There's not an instruction set for you in there. It's gonna be like a sim trapped in a room with no doors, just walls, no instructions, nothing to do, nowhere to be. So I guess I should mention what my goals are. So I'd like to be able to make a song on here with possibly Windows 11 sounds or Windows 7 sounds, since we spent a lot of time in Windows 7. And then I want to see if it can game. And then I'll just have Windows 11 on here for some reason, kind of useless. 2 gigabytes of RAM, ready to install. There's no way this is just gonna work, right? Am I just gonna click install and it's gonna install Windows 11 from Windows 7 on a computer that is not supposed to support this at all? I guess we'll see. Install. What? It's doing it. How is this possible? I tried everything that I thought was logically going to work, and this is what worked. I can't believe that this is what it has come to. I also can't believe that I didn't just try this first, but you know, me thinking logically, oh no, it can't do that. Why would it be able to do it like this? That it would just give me an error. But no, literally everything else I tried gave me an error, and this is just breezing through like it's a normal computer. Anyway, we'll be back when it's done. Hey, look, 11% complete on the Windows 11 installer. Crazy. All right.
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
No way. Oh my god, I just walked in here. It's like 2 in the morning. We got Windows 11 on this thing. What? I am not giving Microsoft my location or any of this stuff. I didn't expect this to work. I thought I was going to have to install Windows 10. What? We got Windows 11 on here. Of course, it was the simplest solution. Just install Windows 7, which this thing supports, sort of, and then install Windows 11 from there. But, you know, hindsight is terrible. Okay, it's been a day or so. It took absolutely forever to install the things I want on here. So we've got Half-Life, Lego Star Wars, you know, of course, Ableton, Steam does some things. Yes, Steam opens to a black screen and periodically gives you a seizure, so we're just gonna minimize that. It works in big picture mode at 2 frames per second. Oh god, get it out of here. Oh no, it's starting. And then of course we've got Minecraft down here with no icon for some reason. And I just restarted this thing and it decided to install Copilot. Yay. I don't want Copilot on here. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Honestly, I think it's only going to be able to play Half-Life and everything else is going to suck. Clicking on Half-Life. What? Failed to create SDL window, unsupported video mode. Why can you not play Half-Life? I'll try that last. Lego Star Wars. I clicked it and it looks like it. There we go. It's finally launching. I need Net Framework? Okay, sure. Wow, this is taking a long time. Okay, I'm not even joking. .NET took actually 25 minutes to install. And I decided to actually open Steam in big picture mode. Look at the performance we can get. Wow, astounding. Let's see how well Lego Star Wars runs. Game from 2007 hopefully runs better than the Steam interface. Hey look, now we can play Windows games on a Mac. Amazing. It only took 3 days and made the performance absolutely terrible. Oh hey, that's not running terribly at all actually. I don't know any of the controls on keyboard though. Is space jump? Wow, these are controls. H is that button. J is the force button. K is to change characters. Where's the jump button? Oh, it's you. So you play like this. Kind of. Sorry, Jar Jar. The Star Wars intro with no music is very funny. Not half bad. 30 frames per second. That's at least what it feels like. Oh my god, it's so anticlimactic. Jesus, that's loud. Okay, next game. So surprisingly, Lego Star Wars runs better than the Steam interface. What? Okay, can you play Half-Life? The game has detected that the previous attempt to start in OpenGL mode has failed. It'll run in software mode now. Hey, okay, that's good. Maybe it'll actually work now. You don't need OpenGL, just run in software mode. Hey, that looks completely normal. What on earth is happening here? Huh? What? What are we in, some sort of mirror maze? Whatever resolution this is, duplicated 3 times on the screen. Okay, we might just have to guess what option is being selected. So if I press up a bunch, that's the server button. If I press down, that is the create server button. If I press down again, okay, good, now we're in options. Okay, if we tab a bunch, maybe we can get down. Oh wait, let's get into windowed mode. That's probably best for this. There, hey look, Half-Life's working. This is going to run absolutely terrible in software mode. New game. It is extremely loud. No, this isn't running terribly. Good lord, it is so loud. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. I forgot to get my retinal scans. I just want to say that this is a very good game, and if you have not played it, you should play it. Just try to ignore, you know, how old it is. I'd go even as far as to say that this is actually playable. Oh no! I'm just very bad at it. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, we played Lego Star Wars. We played Half-Life. Now get ready for Minecraft. Please, please work. Do I hear Minecraft music? I do, but I don't see Minecraft. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Is this actually going to load? Finally, Minecraft is launched. I had to update the graphics drivers. You know, it's a good sign when the animation behind the loading screen is moving at like 7 frames per second. Oh, look, we're in. And I already took the liberty to set everything to low. Wow, this looks really good. This is very playable. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's all right if you walk in one direction and do not turn your head and do not generate any chunks. See? If we don't move, the game is perfect. But really, it's not that bad now that it's had some time to load. Although it does look quite good on fast settings. Can I break a block? I can. Okay, can we craft it? We make a crafting table. Oh my god, we just mined and crafted. We just played Minecraft. Whoa. Okay, now let's try to crash it. As you can see, I have a command block. And in this command block, I have put a summon command. And we're going to set it to repeat. And then it does not need redstone. There we go. Somehow this is handling it all right. I would have expected it to crash by now. But it's really not that great in the first place. All right, let's see how much latency we've got now. That's certainly a delay. Oh, I'm swimming in pigs. Let me out. Oh, it's really much worse once you get into the pigs. Okay, well somehow this is actually functioning sort of well, you know, given the circumstances. Well, that's about it for playing games on here. I have a little bit of a song to show you, and then the video will end.
En Carrefour el ahorro es gigante. Smart TV de marca seleccionada.
Hey, what's up guys, I'm Liam, and in today's video, I will be showing you guys all of my Samsung smartphones. So, a couple videos ago, I don't know when, honestly, I did a Samsung Galaxy S collection. So, now it's just going to be full-on Samsung phones, whether it's Android or just feature phones, as in, like, the Java phones, you know? So, anyways, first up, we have my Samsung Galaxy S3. It's the blue version, and it's on Sprint. So, let me take it off the charger, and let's turn it on. And there we go. Now it's turning on. I don't know why I'm showing you the entire boot animation, but whatever. It doesn't matter. There you go. There's that. And, well, you can barely see the 4G LTE symbol. Anyways, there you go. There's that one. Next up, we have my Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Also, also the blue version, and also on Sprint. It's shattered, but it turns on and works totally fine. There was a speaker issue when the guy replaced the screen, but I fixed that. It was actually pretty easy. They just put the speaker in the correct way, and there it is. It's on Sprint, and yeah. Next up, we have my Samsung Admire. Well, I'll show you that one later. Anyways, here's a Samsung Double Time. I unboxed it 2 videos ago. And as you see, it's a phone with 2 screens. It's pretty cool. I really love this phone, though. Like, I used to have one before, but my dumbass destroyed it. So, yeah, whatever. So there you go. Also, the reason I'm not showing you that one right now is because it does not have a battery in it, and I want to show you that it works. I don't know why, just because why not? So, anyways, there's this one. And, as you can see, well, oh, there we go. Alright. There you go. As you can see, both screens are touchscreen. So that's pretty cool. Takes a little while to start up, like any other Android 2 smartphone. But once it gets going, it's totally fine. I also want to update you guys on this phone. So I did install a newer version of the Play Store. A pretty decent version, too. So, I'm going to take it off of airplane mode. And let's go to the Play Store, and I'll show you that it's on a pretty good version of the Play Store when it loads. There we go. So as you can see, it's on this version of the Play Store. It's pretty new, not too bad. And I also got a newer version of YouTube, the latest version that Android 2.2 can run. So now it runs a decent version of the YouTube app. So that's cool. As you can see, no, it's not. Alright, well, anyways, search up my name, and it takes a little bit to load. Still starting up. As you can see, leave that out and everything. But, yeah, and it plays in decent quality too, so that's cool. Anyways, turn that off. Pretty nice phone. The guy said it was an overall 4 out of 5 stars in terms of condition, and, well, looks like it is. Wow, look at the lighting in the background. The lighting changes really fast. Anyways, next up we have my Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant, first generation Galaxy S. I should be getting another one of these soon, hopefully, from my dad, since I'm going to be giving him my Samsung Galaxy Lite, since he uses one of these in 2018, and that's just pretty bad. And my Samsung Galaxy Lite is just one of those phones that I just pretty much don't care about. That's in my collection, you know? And I'd be totally fine using that, because he doesn't want to get a new phone, but I want him to get a new phone, and he doesn't need to be rocking one of these things in 2018. That's pretty bad, honestly. But, anyways, as you can see, fully works. Very laggy. Startup. I actually got the same version of YouTube for this phone too, so it runs like that too. So yeah, once these phones start going though, like when they finally, you know, get up and go, like everything runs smoothly, alright? It's everything. Using Samsung Galaxy Y that I loaded a custom ROM on, so it's rooted and it's running a custom ROM to make the Android 2 that it's on it right now look like Android 7. So it's pretty heavy ROM, but works totally fine. It's water damaged, as you can see in the screen. You see like the little watermarks, but I cleaned out in between the LCD and the digitizer, which is plastic. And you can't, yeah, now you can see when I press on it. But yeah, I cleaned it out so it didn't have any other watermarks in it, and now it looks better. Up there, now you can really see it. It plays that really annoying tone, but whatever. I don't think about that. But it works. It works totally fine. So yeah. There we go. And yeah. Next up, we have my Samsung Galaxy Fame. Just destroyed. Piece of crap. Next up, Samsung Dart. What's going on? charged, surprisingly. I didn't even have to charge this one, so it's been charged for a long time. I don't know, it was already on when I pulled it out of that box after I brought the box to my dad's, so let's see. Here's a Samsung SGH8877, a Samsung impression, that's what it is. It made a really good impression on me, honestly, because even though this is a feature phone, it does have an AMOLED screen. I don't know if you can really tell, but you can't see any backlight showing. The viewing angles are like really good, and yeah, I also had one of these that had a cracked AMOLED, and it shows on the left hand, so that's also helped. So yeah, it's actually overall not a bad phone either. It has a somewhat decent camera, and it actually has some sensors up here too, so that's surprising, but yeah, here's this one. There you go. This one's pretty slow, but it's something to accept. And it's too far light. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy Prevail LTE on Boost Mobile, and it works totally fine. It has a cracked, or it doesn't have a cracked screen. Another one of mine has a cracked screen, but this one doesn't, so that's cute. It's on Android 4.4.4, and yeah, here's my Samsung Galaxy Prevail that does have a cracked screen. It works, but it, like the LCD and everything is cracked, and this LCD was from another phone. It was from a Galaxy Core Prime, which I have right here. So this screen was on the Prevail originally, but I swapped the LCD and digitizer so that the Core Prime has a good screen. So here's the Core Prime. And as you can see now, it has a good LCD and digitizer. But the bad thing is that these buttons do not work. So I have an on-screen home button thing, just like the iOS type thing. I just found one on the Play Store and it works pretty good. So this one also works totally fine. It's just that the LCD and digitizer do not work. They're all broken, obviously. But the motherboard is what I'm saying. Works totally fine. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, here is a Samsung Galaxy S5. It works totally fine. It's on Android 6.0.1. Sorry. It's a pretty nice phone. I got it for free. Shut up. Anyways, I got it for free, and yeah, not from a recycling bin, by the way. But yeah, it needs a new backplate, and it's really scuffed on the bottom, but not on the sides for some reason. I don't know. And it also has a crack on it right there, and a crack going across there. And broken, unfortunately. So, camera was my fault, and the screen was too, because I dropped it like from this high onto concrete. It bounced off the back and hit the front, and it cracked the screen. And then I honestly don't know how the camera cracked. I don't know, but yeah, it's really weird how that screen cracked. I don't know. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy S4. It works, but it has a bad digitizer and LCD. So it was just not worth charging because whatever. But the motherboard works totally fine as far as I know, so that's cool. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy S2. So, ow. Alright, let me take the battery out of the S1. Here, I'll be right back. Alright, I put the battery in, so let's start it up. I guess I did buy it. I got it in a lot of phones off of eBay, and it did come cracked, so that was not me. Most of these were not me. The only ones that were me were this one, because I just destroyed it. It's a really crappy phone. There was this one, which I dropped from a foot high onto some really sharp concrete. And yeah, and then which one was the other one? Oh, this one. So, go. This one works totally fine. On Android 4.0.4, I believe. So, here's a Samsung Intercept. And as you see, it works. Sorry, I keep on having to clear my throat. But, yeah, that one works. Just organizing pretty much. So, yeah. It works totally fine. It's on Android 2 something. I don't know. Here's another featured phone. Running Java, whatever. The Samsung. I don't know what this is. Here, I'll show you. Because why not? It's a Samsung SCH-U940. And it's actually a decently nice looking phone. It looks kind of cool. Honestly, it's weird. That's why. That's why it looks cool. It's just because it's like really weird looking. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, wow. Thanks for focusing. Here you go. It works. As you can see, it's really thick. And for some reason, the buttons aren't on the bottom half like normal. They're on the top half. So that's kind of weird. But obviously, it has a resistive touchscreen, just like all the other phones, because why not? I don't know. Yes, I understand. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's nice. It's not bad. I mean, completely terrible, but like it's kind of nice looking. I don't know. Looks kind of cool. So, yeah. It's a really small screen, though. Like, it's just really small. Anyways, here's a Samsung Admire. This is broken one, but it works totally fine. Turn on. Hello. Whatever. I'll just take the battery out of here. Oh, that's why. Alright, never mind. I know why. Alright. Here, I'll be right back. Jeez. Alright. I put the battery in. The correct battery. Right up here. Hello. Whatever. I'll just take the battery out of here. Oh, that's why, because that one's a piece of crap battery. Alright, never mind. I know why. Alright. Here, I'll be right back. Jeez. Alright. I put the battery in. The correct battery. That one was dead, and it's not even for the phone. So, as you see, it turns on, and it works on Android 2.3.4, I believe. SCHR720. Yeah, it's cracked. I believe this one's unlocked, though. So that's really cool, because there's no Metro PCS symbol, just like this one up here. As you can see, it just says Samsung, and on the back, there's no Metro PCS symbol, just like on both, you know? So, this one's on Metro, this one is unlocked, I believe, because there's no boot animation at all. So, as you can see, it works. Oh, no gallery, no. But, yeah, it's pretty nice. Actually, pretty darn smooth, too. I might swap the motherboard since this one is cracked, and I believe this one's in worse condition, honestly. Actually, no, it's not. Wow, this one's in pretty good condition. Oh, this one's the one that's in like rough condition on the housing. So if I'm actually able to do so, I will swap these screens as well as the motherboard, or just swap the body motherboard or whatever. I don't know. I just want the motherboard to have a good screen here, because this one's unlocked. So, anyways, let's take the battery out here. Other Samsung Meyer. That's longer. I don't know why I'm showing you all of this, but whatever. And as you can see, this one works totally fine as well. It does have some dead pixels on the screen, so I believe I'm going to try and keep the LCD from this one and just swap the digitizer. I don't know. But as you can see, this one has a Metro PCS logo. Yeah. I like going with the same side. Yeah, that one works. Put the back on. This one here. There we go. So let's put those aside. Yep. Really laggy because Metro PCS. But not bad. That one's terrible. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy S5 Active that I got in a phone lot a while ago. Sorry, I'll focus back on. There we go. It does not work, unfortunately, and I was going to do the I swear to God, every single time when I try to say rubbing alcohol, I end up saying hydrogen peroxide. I don't know why, but it ticks me off so much. Oh my God. It does not work. It does not work. I was going to use rubbing alcohol to try and clean the motherboard off, but I don't know how to get inside of the phone, and I don't have a heat gun. I mean, I know how to get inside of it, but I don't have a heat gun to take the screen off, so I can't exactly do that. Anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy S, or not Galaxy, just, or not Galaxy S, God. It's a Samsung Galaxy Lite, and I got it in a phone trade with Landon DeRacer, as well as with this one. So, yeah. This is the phone that I'm going to be giving to my dad. It's really nice condition. It works totally fine. It's on Android 4, so it's a big upgrade from his frickin' Android 2 Galaxy S. But, yeah. Pretty nice phone. Already up and running. That's how good of a phone it is. And yeah, here's another feature phone. This is the last feature phone. It works. It's a Samsung. I don't know. This one's just a plain old boring feature phone. I don't know why you'd want to know the model number, but if you really want to know the model number, just tell me when, you know, just tell me when in the video I've showed this, like what time in the video I was showing you this, and post a comment saying you want to know the model number, and I will tell you it. But anyways, here's a Samsung Galaxy S Continuum. It's nice, it has two screens. Let's turn it on. Second to last, we have my Samsung Galaxy, or not Samsung Galaxy, just Samsung Rep. It works totally fine. As you can see. Yeah. Here's this one. Really laggy at the startup screen, but not too bad. Samsung Rep. Normal little budget Android 2 phone made by Samsung. And the last one is my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, which I'm recording on right now. I guess I could show you by doing this. As you can see, here's the phone. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe.
Y no, alguien no se...
So, I haven't made one of these videos in a long time. Today, I'm going to be doing another collection video, and this time it is going to be about all my dumb phones, aka my slide phones, my flip phones. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Liam, and in today's video I am going to be updating you guys on all of my Samsung phones in my collection. And I hope you're excited to see this because I haven't done a collection video in like a couple months. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so I have all of my, I guess you can call them dumb phones. But they're basically flip phones, slide phones, and other sorts of stuff like that that aren't touchscreen. I have them all in this pile here. Every single one of these which go from WebOS or Java running on smartphones to Android running smartphones. So, yeah, first off we'll start with this pile. Alright, so first off we have one of the 3 Samsung Intensity 2s that I have. Now I recently, well not recently, a couple weeks ago, I recycled both of my 3 Samsung Intensity 2s, and then on that same weekend I got 2 more from family, so okay, here's the other one. And both of these have the same exact problem. They suffer from a bad ribbon cable that connects the top part. Oh yeah, I put the keyboard in. I always do that, I don't know why. But the ribbon cable comes from the bottom part, which has the motherboard, and it comes into the top part, which has obviously the screen and the keyboard. But yeah, both of them have severed cables, so that sucks, but I guess it's good. I still have one. I don't know why I'm saying also because I didn't get these from Target, but yeah, I mean that one's in mint condition. I'll show you in a few whenever I find it. So let's put those over there. And next up we have my Samsung Elias 2. Now this is a very, very cool phone. I've always loved this thing. I got this one from Target as well. And yeah, it's just a really cool flip phone overall. You know those Kindles, the Kindle Paperwhites? And you know how they have like that weird electronics, the black and white screen? Well, that's essentially what this is. If this has power, I will definitely show you. Alright, then I'll just put a clip up, like right here, from an older collection video. And I'll show you what it does in that clip. But the keyboard's really cool. It changes. So you can have it like this, and it'll be like, you know, the keyboard will have the regular T9 input. But then when you switch it over to this, it will change orientation. Put out the keyboard, press this button right here, and it will activate. You know, it's like Android, sort of. Like if you hit the, you know, the 1, 2, 3 button right there that makes all the numbers come up and all the other symbols, it has that button right here. When it's for the keyboard thing, whatever. I don't know. It's a really cool phone. It has a nice UI and everything. And yeah. Next up, speaking of Samsung Eliases, here's another Elias. This one is a first gen Elias. It has a cracking screen right here. Don't know how that happened, but it's whatever. That screen's never worked. I got this from a Goodwill outlet. This was like the only phone they had in the bins there, and I bought it. Like they're not out of the recycling bin, you know. But like, if you know what a Goodwill outlet is, it's basically a store with a bunch of different bins, and the bins contain different things, and there's different sections. Like there's electronics bins, and there's clothes bins, shoe bins, stuff like that. But the bins are giant, probably the size of my bed, I would say. And they have multiple in the store, and the store is like a very, very, very huge store, maybe like a Publix-sized store, I guess. But if you know what Publix is, of course. But anyways, this was the only phone they had in there, and it was like a couple cents, I think. So it's a pretty good deal. It was actually, when I got it, I opened it up and it had water all over it. So there's like water on the keyboard, on the screen, and I didn't have hope for this thing. And when I tried to turn it on with this battery right here, because I didn't actually have the charger at the time for it, yeah, I tried to plug it in with that, and it didn't work. I tried to power it on with that, and it didn't work. But I took it apart fully and cleaned it off. Found some corrosion up here, I believe, where the ribbon cable connects. Or no, it was right here. Where the ribbon cable goes through here and connects to the upper half of the phone. And I cleaned off the corrosion, and it worked. And it may actually have power right now. The only screen that does not work, yeah, it does, is that one, and it's never worked. That screen's never worked. But as you can see, the phone works. It just shows like the wrong battery thing or whatever. But everything other than that screen works on it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and power this down. And holy crap, I'm like 7 minutes into the video, and I've only gone over 4 phones. So, it's probably gonna be like I'm gonna be editing out a bunch of this, so it'll probably only be a couple minutes for you guys. But right now, it's recording at like just now 8 minutes. So I'm gonna have to go a bit faster. But yeah. Also, by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't upload on Monday. I'm actually in the middle of taking my driver's course. So I can get my driver's permit. So yeah, that'll be really cool once I get it. And I'm also saving up for a car, and I want to get a not mid 2000s, but like early 2000s, like a 2003 or something, Subaru Outback, because I like those. I don't know why. But yeah. Anyways, next up we have this. This is an SGH C417. It works. I'm not going to show you, because it's just a boring old Samsung flip phone, just a regular one. Here we have one of the 2 Samsung SGH A660s that I have. This one works totally fine, no issues with it whatsoever. And yeah, I'm gonna take off the battery, and I'm gonna show you my other A660, which is right here. And this one has a problem with the hinge. It fell off my bed and then like landed on here, and it broke up here. So that hinge does not work anymore, but the phone still works, so that's cool. Now I'm gonna put this battery back in here, because this is the phone, or the battery actually goes to this one right here, or it came with this one, so whatever. Next up we have this. I don't know what it is. It's an SGH T239. It works totally fine, other than the speaker up here, which does not work at all. It does not have a back or a battery, because I just took out the battery, but it works totally fine other than that speaker. Here's a Samsung flip phone. Don't know what it is. Does it even have a... Oh yeah, it has a battery in it. Alright. Well, I'm actually probably going to take this battery out just so I can use it for other phones, but as you can see, it works. This is an SGH A157V, and like I mentioned before, it works totally fine. And yeah, so it's just a cheap old AT&T Go phone or something like that. I don't know. Probably cost like $2. I don't know. I'm being sarcastic, but whatever. Next up we have this Samsung phone. Holy crap, I didn't notice. Oh wait, it just looks really bad on camera. Holy crap. I don't know what this is, actually. And it does not have juice in the battery. So I'll take out the battery for you guys and show you what it is. I'm actually definitely going to clean that off later. It's an SCH U340, and it works totally fine. I may be able to show you with this battery. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there you go. As you see, it works. That's not a dead spot. That's not a dead spot, by the way. That is neither. That's just like, I don't know what that is. It looks like oil. I don't know. Disgusting. I really need to get some rubbing alcohol on a napkin and just clean the crap out of this thing. Holy crap. I did not notice how bad it was until I looked at it on camera. I'm going to put this battery back in this phone. Put it over here. It looks like a decent little not track phone, Samsung phone. I don't know why I said track phone, but whatever. Next we have this. Now this is an interesting one. I got this for like $3. It came with the charger and everything. And it's an SGH L760V. It works totally fine, but the really interesting thing about it is that it has a freaking front-facing camera. Like, I haven't seen that on one of these phones except for this one. It was actually really, really hard to find out because I don't speak Spanish and this phone was in Spanish. I had to go into the settings and work my way around everything and try and find the language settings. But yeah, as you can see, it works, and I changed it back to English, but I cannot reset it because it has a reset code or whatever, a security code that you have to put in when resetting it, and I don't have that. So that kind of sucks, but I don't care. Big yay. Yeah. Nice phone. I don't know, I like it. I think it's cool. I don't know. Go away. On to the next one. This is a Samsung Gravity first generation, and it works totally fine. It may have a battery in it, or it may not, and it does not. I don't think. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I guess I can kind of finagle this in here, and maybe... There, as you can see, it turns on and off. It works totally fine. I'm not going to let it boot up all the way, but it's a perfectly working phone. I got this at the flea market, along with a bunch of other phones. So yeah. Next up we have this thing. I don't know. I actually, like, took these back, because the battery's, like, integrated, or it's, like, inside the back cover. So with this SGH A660, I took the battery, from behind the back cover since it was also connected, and I did the same with this one, and I had like the internal battery that I was just switching between the back covers. I kind of made this like hot glue housing thing. I don't know, it was weird and it sucked, but that was just because I really liked this phone at the time, and I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. I actually saw this in Target, in the same Target that I got this one from, but I never grabbed it because I just didn't have the time, and at the time my parents didn't even let me do that. So yeah, I was really excited to get one of those, and like the battery in this one did not work. So yeah, I was really excited to get that one working, and even though it's like just probably a really cheap Samsung flip phone, I don't know. But, yeah, anyways, next up we have this. This is an interesting looking phone. I don't know, it's really weird. It looks like they screwed up and placed everything to the side. But that's on purpose. I don't know why. It's such an odd design choice. But it's an You know what? I don't even know what this is. Well, maybe I will be able to handle this one as well. It's an SGH-T229. There you go. And it works totally fine. It's a weird phone, but yeah. Here's my Samsung Intensity 2 that I got from the Target bin. It works totally fine, as you can see. Here's a Samsung Gravity 2 that, shut up, that I got in a lot of phones, don't remember which one. Here's another Samsung Gravity 2 that I got from... No, both of them work totally fine. I really like this type. Here's this really beat up Samsung phone that I actually did a drop test in an extreme scratch test on. It actually fell apart because someone actually took all the screws off of it and put it together without any screws. And then when I went to drop it, it landed on the side and just blew up, essentially. So it was really funny, but yeah, I don't even know if that video is still up. It most likely is, but I don't know. Next up we have this very good condition Samsung. I don't know what this is. I'll show you right now. It's an SPH M300 and it works totally fine. It may still have battery on it. I got this one. I don't know where I got this one. I think this one came with a leather case and I got it for like $3 at the flea market. But yeah, it has battery and everything. It works totally fine. It's a nice little phone. I don't know. Weird, but whatever. It has a very, very crappy resolution screen. It's so bad. Look at it. Ugh. Oh, it died. Okay, good. Here's my only working Samsung Intensity 1. This one it still has battery. It's most likely going to turn off, though. But, yeah, it works totally fine. I kind of, I got a bunch of them, like 3 of them at a flea market, and I just kind of Frankensteined all 3 phones together into one working phone, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna turn that off. Holy crap, that's way louder than when it turned on. Holy crap. Here's this Samsung phone. It's really, really, really thin. I don't know why it's that thin, but whatever. It's an SGH T519, and it works totally fine. I actually was going to charge it wide because it's kind of interesting to me, but I could not find the battery. But I had finally gotten one of these chargers at the flea market a couple weeks ago, so I was excited to show you that, but I don't know where I put the battery, so oh well. Here is this Samsung... What is this? I don't remember what this is. Shut up, motorcycle. Please. Please go away. I don't know what this is. Rugby 2, I think. But yeah, I did an extreme drop test on this thing, and it, barely got a dent. Right here in the plastic. Right up there. On the... Right there above my thumb. That's the only thing that happened, essentially, so... Yeah. Here's a Samsung... I think this is a Rugby... I don't know, it's a... I don't know. I can't remember this. It's been so long since I've done a Samsung collection video that I don't remember what a lot of these are. But, yeah, this one works totally fine. It's in basically mint condition. And, yeah, it's really nice. I don't know, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Next we have this Samsung phone. Don't know what it is here, but I'll show you. It's an SGH A737. Has a problem with the cable that it's severed enough to where the buttons don't work at all. So I can't power the phone on. The screen works when you plug it in and everything, but you can't power it on these buttons. They just don't work at all. Here's an interesting story. This was my only working, I don't remember what this is, but essentially in my last collection video, my dogs got into a bad fight, and I kind of, freaked out, and I grabbed a phone and tried to slam it on the ground to try and freak out the dogs and get them apart, but that actually did nothing. So I kind of wasted a phone on nothing at all, so that really sucks, but I figured I'd add this in because why not? The board probably still works, but the phone fell into 2 pieces, the screen shattered, everything was broken. So, here's this Samsung phone. This is T659, has some dead spots in the screen. I have another one right here, which has a messed up screen. It turns off after a few seconds of being on, and then never turns on until you reboot the phone. Shut up. Next up, we have this Samsung phone. Now this, believe it or not, is the phone, it's my first phone. It's not my exact first phone, because that's smashed and, or not really, not super smashed, like it probably still works, but it's in my shed somewhere. But this one's, they're both GT-E10W. So yeah, both of them work. One's in the shed, like I told you. But yeah, I found this one, and I just had to have it because it's really cool. I don't know where that phone actually went, my original phone, but this is like my first phone. But, yeah, this one works totally fine. As you can see, it's just really cool to have. I don't want to smash it. I just like it. Next up, we have this iPhone 2G Imposter right here. I don't know, some weird Samsung track phone thing. It works, as you can see. Next, we have... Wow, this looks really dirty on camera as well. This is a Samsung... I don't know what this is, actually. This is a SCHR375C, and it works. Kind of cool. I don't know. It had a passcode, but I just put in the code. Or I put in, like, you know, I typed in numbers like I was calling someone, essentially, but there's a code that you can put in before you reset it, and it works. So this one is out of This is another Gravity 1, and it was like spilled into it doesn't even matter. Here's this Samsung Altel. It's an SCHR430, and yeah, it works totally fine. It's a track. It looks like a Gravity 2, and it essentially is, but it has a completely different UI, and they don't call it a Gravity 2. It was one of those cheap track phones like this one, because this one's essentially one of the higher models at the time, but it was for track phone, and it had a different UI and everything. And it was made of cheaper stuff, I think, I don't know. But they're all made of the same thing, but as you can see, this one is called an SGH-T404G, while this one, as you can see, not really, it's an SGH-T469. So I don't know why they just didn't put the normal UI or whatever, but essentially I smashed this one because these older track phones require the original SIM that came with the device to be used, or else it will just say SIM card rejected, and you won't be able to get inside the phone and use it. So yeah, I just completely destroyed it, because why not? I have 2 Gravities anyways, it doesn't really matter. Here's an original Samsung Gusto. I think this one's pretty cool. This one really needs cleaned off as well. Holy crap. This one works totally fine. I guess I could show you. Alright. It has a very bad resolution screen, as you can see. But it works, so that's cool. So yeah. Second to last, we have another one where I forgot to put the keyboard in again. This is a Samsung Intensity 1, and I don't think this one works. Yeah, this one has a busted screen and everything, and a messed up board. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, this one works, so I'm gonna go ahead and power this one down now. And there you go. Now, saving the best for last. This, it almost looks like a BlackBerry Imposter, but it's not really, I guess. Like that button kind of looks like it, but this is a really cool Samsung phone, and I'll show you why. Now, I got this one from Target the last time that I went, which was like a week ago or something. So, yeah, this one works totally fine, and it's in very, very good condition. It's a cheap track phone, but it has, like, the BlackBerry, you know, the weird, sensor instead of the buttons. So as you can see, you know, it does that instead of, you know, but look at this. It has freaking Wi-Fi. Like, what's the point of that? Really? Like, imagine watching YouTube videos or something else you're not supposed to be watching on that. I'm kidding. But, no, just, like, I don't understand why this thing has to have Wi-Fi. Like, I think it's really, really cool and really unique, but it's just really weird. So, now let's move on to the smartphones. Okay, so first up we have the Samsung Nexus S, and this one works totally fine. I got it for like $20 or $30 on eBay in very, very good condition, as you can see. And it works totally fine. It's a beautiful phone. Has the curve to the screen and everything. I've just really been obsessed with these Nexus phones lately. I don't know why, but maybe because they run stock Android. This one's running 4.0.1, no, 4. No, I don't know. I'll show you when it fully boots up, but for now, next up we have this. It's dusty. This is a Samsung Galaxy S Continuum. Sorry, I completely forgot. This one works as well, and it has essentially two screens. One's a ticker display, I guess they call it, and then one's the regular display. Both are AMOLED, and yeah, it looks really cool. The touch-sensitive buttons are in between and everything, as you can see. So, yeah. I guess I'll show you what this is on. It's on 4.1.1, which is a very early version of Android 4. And it's probably an outdated one, too. This one's on Android 2, and it runs TouchWiz because it's a Samsung Galaxy. So, yeah. Next up, we have one of the 3 Samsung Galaxy S5s that I have. This one I got for... Shut up. Anyways, as I was saying, this one I got for $30, and the only thing that's wrong with it is that there's a line. It's in very good condition. The screen has almost no scratches on it. The back is perfect, and like all the way around, it's pretty good. Other than it has like some slight markings on the side, as you can see, but it's not too bad. There's no actual dents, so that's cool. And yeah. As I said, the only thing that's wrong with it is this line. Don't know why it's like that, and I've actually never seen this on an S5. But it works, so whatever. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot I reset it. But yeah. Next up we have my Samsung Galaxy S5. This has case damage on the back, but that's fine because the back cover is replaceable. But as you can see, it has a bunch of damage on the back cover. Oops. And it was dropped by me on accident, and it shattered. It was dropped on the concrete and it shattered, but thank God it still works. So yeah, as you can see, it still works, and yeah, there's that. Here's an interesting one. So this I got in a lot of phones a very, very long time ago, and I hoped it would work, but it didn't. So I ended up just keeping it, and then I did an April Fool's prank. So a little while back, I did an April Fool's prank, and I essentially went onto my dad's apartment, because my dad lives on the top floor of an apartment building, and I went onto the balcony and said I was going to drop test a Huawei phone that I had, because why not? And then I said I would be recording slow motion on the S5, and I grabbed the S5, and I really grabbed this, and I made it where it slipped out of my hand, and it fell off the balcony, head face first. So that's why it's all, like, completely shattered like this, but it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't that shattered. You can kind of see the origins of the cracks, like, what the first cracks are. But yeah, if you know how to decipher that. But yeah. Not talking about that. Here we have my Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant. Works totally fine. It's a really nice phone. I'm going to be getting my dad's Galaxy S Vibrant, which he still uses as a main phone, as his only phone too, in 2018. I've tried to tell him to get a new phone. He's actually now realizing that he needs a new phone. Now! Like, what in the world? But yeah, anyways, this works. It works totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and power this off because I need the battery for another phone, which I will show you right now, which is this Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic. So let's put the battery in this. And as you can see, it boots up, so yeah, it works totally fine. I got this one in a lot of phones a long time ago, actually a lot of 100 phones, and it came cracked. Don't know how it happened, because it wasn't my phone before, but, whatever, things happen. Here's a completely demolished Prevail LTE with a Core Prime screen, a demolished Core Prime screen. Blech, I can't speak. Yeah, essentially this screen was on this phone right here, and I just completely swapped the screens so that this one had a good LCD and a good touchscreen, at least for the time being. And this one's a Core Prime. That one's a Prevail LTE. They essentially have the same parts, but after I replace the screen, these buttons don't work, so I have to have like an on-screen thing that I got off the App Store. So that one works, but then this one also works. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, next up we have this Samsung Dart, and it may turn on right now, I don't know. Yeah, it does. Cool. Alright. Nothing special about that, really, honestly. Next, we have another Samsung Galaxy S1 that I have. This one, I believe, is a Fascinate for US Cellular. Shut up. This one, unfortunately, has AMOLED, or has a damaged AMOLED. As you can see, there's a crack right there, and then there's some cracks going down here. I can't... Here, hold on. You could... Well, yeah, you could kind of see them down at the bottom. But, yeah, the actual glass on top isn't cracked, but the AMOLED underneath, which is the actual screen, suffered some damage from a drop, so that kind of sucks. But I got it like that, and it's whatever. Next up, we have this Samsung. This is a Java-based phone. I don't know what this is, really. Why? I don't understand the color of this, but people like what they like, I guess. I don't know. I found that at Target, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one off. That's so loud. Jesus. Next up we have this. There, finally. God. SCH U940. And it works totally fine. It's a very, very small screen. Like... It's just so small. Like, comparing it to the Galaxy S1, or comparing it to a freaking S7, like, it's so small. This one may have battery, I don't know. Yes, it does. Alright, cool. Has a, resistive touchscreen, which means there's two layers, and there's usually a net that goes across, and essentially, when you press down, you have to press down harder for something to come up. A capacitive screen, like this one, you don't have to press down, which I was actually really surprised that this had a capacitive touchscreen, which is like, so essentially the capacitive touchscreen is what we have on everyday, smartphones, as of right now, that are being made right now. I'm gonna turn this off, but yeah, enough explaining and whatnot. Next up, we have this Samsung Galaxy. Hold on one second. I actually got the manual with this one, and this was from the flea market. So it is a Galaxy Indulge, and it works totally fine. It's a really nice phone, I guess. I don't know. And it has TouchWiz on it because it's a Galaxy phone. And every single Galaxy device, other than the Nexus S and the Galaxy, well, no, obviously that one shouldn't, but the Galaxy Nexus right here, this one does not run TouchWiz, that one runs stock. That's the whole point of like the Nexus devices and the Google Pixel devices, is that they run stock Android and, you know, stuff like that. I'm so disappointed in the Pixel 3 XL, by the way, and most likely in the Pixel 3 regular as well. The notch, I've seen leaked pictures of the 3 XL. It's ridiculous. The notch is so horrifying, and there's a freaking face. There's a camera right here, and then the earpiece, and it looks like some weird retarded face. Like, seriously, it looks so bad. This is dead. But anyways, next up we have this. This is a Samsung Bright Side, and it works totally fine. This one also has a capacitive screen, which is cool. And I got this one from Target as well, but a while back. I got this when I found my 16GB iPhone 4S that was mint condition on iOS 7.0.4. So yeah, anyways, it works totally fine. I just turned it off because I don't feel like listening to it make noises and everything. But yeah, anyways, next up we have this. This is a Samsung Galaxy Y running a custom Android 7 ROM to make it look like Android 7. And it's really bad, okay? I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's not super bad, but I don't know. Next up, we have my Samsung Galaxy S7 Active that I bought for $30 on eBay. It was an amazing buy, and essentially I didn't even know what the phone looked like because the seller had a random picture of one out of like the couple, I think like 10 or more of these he had, and they all had one pink line and one green line. And yeah, I think I got the one with the least damage, honestly. Like, let's be real here. That's like nothing. Other than that spot, that kind of sucks right there. But, whatever. I used to use this as a main phone too. I unlocked it to T-Mobile because AT&T phones are really easy to unlock. But then something happened where I couldn't use the internet and I could only call and text, and that really sucked. So, I resorted to the iPhone 6, which I'm currently using right now, which sucks. It sucks. I really want to get this working again, because I really love using this as a main phone. But I guess it's whatever. Here's the Galaxy Y. Yeah, see it, look. It's so bad. Yeah, it works, I guess. But it's very hard to do stuff on it. There. Alright, cool. But yeah, I mean, it was a decent phone until I decided to screw around with it. Put a stupid custom ROM on it. But yeah. Anyways, next up we have this. This is my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, my main phone from before, and it's very, very badly cracked. Well, not very, very bad, but yeah, all of that was from me. Okay, I'll admit to that. Yeah, I kind of did a bunch of stupid stuff in not middle school, high school, in my first year of high school, and I dropped this a bunch of times doing really stupid stuff. So, making it worse, this was the case that I had, and as you see, the entire top border was missing, so, yeah, that sucked. But I got another one, so that's cool. It runs Android 7, works totally fine, other than there's some spots on the LCD right there. But it's not too major. It's perfect. Next up we have this. This is, like I mentioned before, the Galaxy Nexus. So, Samsung made the Nexus S, and they also made the Galaxy Nexus. This one I also bought for $20 or $30. I think it has an expanded, or not expanded, extended battery. Like a thicker battery because this back cover, it's supposed to clear out.